This video is for people who are conservative-minded, but who are part of the pro-democracy movement for this election, and who want to influence people in their circle who are pretty committed to voting, but are either undecided or just Trump curious as opposed to Trump committed. This group are one of the two gettable groups for the pro-democracy movement. And this is about how you best influence them. So we've been teaching the reach method: reflect, inquire, agree. And it is in the agree step that conservative-minded folk have a special superpower over progressives. It's really hard for progressives to do what I'm about to describe, which is to let the person know that you don't think they're completely crazy for being undecided or Trump curious, that you have some resonance with that you have some experiences you can call on where you liked what Mr. Trump did, or you liked his personality, or you liked his policies, or you liked what the MAGA movement felt like. A lot of progressive people, they can't do that. Their social media feeds are telling them, and those feeds, by the way, are goosed up by Russia and North Korea, etc., are telling them that everybody who thinks that Trump is even anything but unacceptable are they themselves unacceptable. You don't necessarily feel like that if you're a conservative-minded person. So you want to call into the conversation moments in which you appreciated something about the Trump movement, even if you have concluded that you don't want to do that it's overall bad for the country. You want to call those experiences to bear so that you can tell the other person, I don't think you're completely an idiot, and do so authentically because you've had those experiences. You also might have had experiences where you have misgivings about the Dems or about the Biden-Harris administration. That is also reasonably fair to bring up because, again, you're trying to diminish the sense of tribalism, the sense of othering that is around this election, because you can connect to them. You can agree with them in some number of ways. So in preparation, you want to think of these stories, think of 1, 2, or 3. You want to practice them on somebody who you don't need to influence, you don't have the pressure of that, and who's not going to judge you for those feelings. These stories are your tools, so you want to practice them a little bit, if you can, before you try to use them in the context of a conversation, or more likely a series of conversations where you're really trying to influence somebody. If you like the content of this video, please press like or subscribe, because that helps the algorithm push it out to more people who might want to see it. Anything you do in support, whether it's a like or a subscribe or a share or even a small financial contribution to this self-funded project, is helpful in making sure we can continue this important work of spreading compassion for the sake of democracy.